Hey guys, Silver Metroid here, and draining the bog unfortunately didn't work. It's still flooded. Lovely. Well, we should probably be taking care of that this time. Probably. I just gotta figure out where I'm going. I think I'm gonna go through this door. Nope. The door was right in front of me, not below me. I am a genius. I am the smartest of geniuses. Now then, let's see. I believe I want to go through this door. Yes, because this is a blue door. Man. I mentioned last time how we have to... Well, basically I mentioned last time how we proceed, we have to undo all 3 locks, so it's just a bit of backtracking so we can get to that other room we have open now. No Dark Samus in here this time, though, and you guys are scanned, These seed busters are actually pretty useful. I should probably stop to show off what the scans say every now and again. Probably should. In essence, they're just your generic parasite-like creature, which is on the walls. They're really easy to kill, and they drop power-ups. Like, I got a ton of missiles from them. I think I got 45. Anyway, you'll notice that blogs aren't in this room anymore. There are blog wings. Blogs might actually be a missable scan now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, just scan everything the moment you see it. Pretty much. That's one way to be safe. Just scan everything the moment you see it, and there will be no concerns at all. This side is not that bad. We can't advance any further that way. There's a current pushing us back, but we can get down here to this bomb slot, which essentially reverses the currents, making it so we can go through here, we'll be lifted up, and then shot right back across, and we can send out this side. Rather simple. It's irritating if anything, but it is what it is. Now this room has blogs. We also need to drop down here. Dark beam, I think? Yes, these guys have a crystal in the bottom of them. We can shoot that, and shoot you, and that will flip it both over. We got blogs harassing us, but they're not going to be an issue. Not going to be an issue at all, because we'll be out of the water shortly. Getting out of this water, however, is a pain in the butt, but it's done. Nice and easy. Now then, you'll notice that their interruptions are fun. Right, as I was saying, you'll notice that there's a laser there, and there's actually a trail for where the laser would point. It will eventually shoot over there. Does that thing up there have a scan? No, it doesn't. At any rate, the controlling mark for this is this boost ball slot, which is out of phase. There's also a kinetic orb over there. What we want to do is get over to this. That laser might actually be able to hurt us. I don't know. Also can't go through this door, so we can't get to that other room, which was map. We saw it over here. We can't get into this central passageway here before we get that beam, which there's not going to be anything in there aside from minor power-ups, if anything, so I don't really know why they did that. Granted, it's been a long time since I've had to think about that. Anyway, doing all this will unlock a portal to the Dark World, which will allow us to proceed a bit. I swear, I thought I turned everything off again. There are too many phone lines in this house. Speaking of which, are you muted? You are muted, good. Too many phone lines in this house. It is ridiculous. I don't even answer the house phones. Did I scan these things before? No, I did not. I know we've seen these before, but I have not scanned them yet. These are basically just the caches, whatever you want to say exactly, in this area. Dark pirates. We have a lot of light ammo this time, though. I'm going to light that up. They're really bad about actually walking into them, and I'm not going to get very good hit with the spread on this. Unfortunately, I highly doubt they'll be walking into this. We're not really that lucky. Phasing. We're not really that lucky generally when fighting these things. They're really obnoxious. There's one. I think we hit him. I have a shotgun in every freaking blast missed. I really don't like fighting. You know what? I'm not ow. Ow. I'm not convinced we really need to fight them. Caught him, kind of. Yeah, we don't really need to actually even fight them. We just need to get over here. Dark Pirates can't lock down, or Dark Pirate Commandos rather, they cannot lock down a light or dark portal, so you can really just kind of, it's really up to you, you can just ignore them entirely, and I want more ammo. Give me more ammo. You could just ignore them entirely and get up to that boost slot and just be done with them. And back into the light world. So annoying. Can't even skip this cutscene. Alright, now we need to... Actually, this time we only need to hit this one, I do believe. I'm probably going to be wrong. We're probably going to need to hit both of them, but you are not a scan, correct? You are not a scan. Oh, well. I'm not terribly... Damn it. Not terribly concerned. Just get out of here. Come on. Good. I hate trying to make game. These jumps are not terrible to do. They're not like pixel precision or anything, which that'd kind of be evil in a 3D game, to be perfectly honest. But they are precise enough that you need to jump at the right times, which what we do need it. Because, yep, I ate my words. Alright then, now that we've just flipped over both of those, and now that we have blogs chasing us from the sounds of it, we have to jump back out of the water again. I hate this part of the game. At least this part of the game is nearly done. That is one bright side to all this. You also probably saw that little bomb slot up on the ceiling. Can't do anything with that yet. We'll be able to do that later. Same for that little missile upgrade we saw there. Can't do anything with that yet. We'll be able to do that later. More Preed. Preed hurt. Like their little poison gas, it will drain your health really fast. It is kind of impressive, and Dark Preed are even worse. We'll be seeing more Dark Preed shortly, so I can point that out again. So now we have this done. This is the minor point of no return. Once you scan this, the final lock will raise, the platform will go up, and we can't get to the kinetic orb slot anymore. It also, however, opens a door for us down below, giving us a new path to take. So that's pretty useful. Pretty useful a little bit. Just drop down here, and go through the door. No, I've never actually played a Resident Evil game aside from beating Resident Evil 4 and some of Resident Evil 5. But I swear, this creature in here just reminds me of like a shark in a shark tank in one of the Resident Evil games. And I don't know why I think it's a Resident Evil game, but I do. And he can't really attack us yet. That was an alpha blog as well. I call them sharks, but well, the alpha blogs are essentially sharks. These are just more hydrolings. Nothing. I did scan them, right? I did scan them. Nothing too important. They're just a way that now that you're away from the save station, they're a way for you to regain your health, your ammo, and your health and ammo, really. So a nice little consideration on the design team's job point. A nice consideration by the design team there. Let's go with that. What we seek is down here where we fell. Not much we can do in this room yet. Actually, side note, See how bad this visibility is right here? Remember that. Comparison time. Because right in here, we get the gravity boost, I believe it is called. This is essentially the gravity suit. You don't get any armor or defensive increases with it, so that's unfortunate. But you do gain essentially a third jump while underwater. However, they don't really make a lot of use of it, which they could have used water in more areas to make use of this, and they did not, which kind of saddens me. Like, double jump, here's the triple. You can get a lot of height, and the last one is more of a thruster jump. But if you look, you see right here, the visibility is noticeably better. It could be better still, but the visibility is better than what it once was. And if you remember that alpha blog, he was above us. So that's the seal on his cage being opened in. Yeah, he's a big one. Fighting him though, as he is essentially the guardian for the gravity booster, fighting him though is rather easy because that's his only new attack. You can essentially just dodge him side to side, stay at range. He may try to do that little sonic attack again, and when he charges at you, you can actually super missile. I kind of wasn't thinking tremendously much, so I just did a normal missile. It isn't that difficult to properly dodge him even when doing a super missile. I'm just being bad at the game, so nothing really new there. You can super missile rather early as well, so he will open his mouth about halfway across the room if you're exact opposite side, which is pretty much where you want to be. Actually, I think getting hit by that projectile will do something to you. Let me get hit once so I can test. I said let me... Wow, I'm bad. Also note, like blogs, if you attack him while his mouth is closed, he will charge you immediately. Come on, let me get hit. Yeah, it will do this. Your gun will be flinched back. You can't really do much for a second. So he likes to charge after doing that as well, so just don't get hit. I'm not completely sure. I think I hit him there. This fight was actually a bit of a stumbling block on hard mode just because I wasn't the best at dodging that attack, so when I would do a hit, I would usually take damage, and you can't trade hits with this guy. He would have too much health, and you would take too much damage, so on hard mode, you have to play smart. And I messed that up. Okay, you are not allowed to turn that sharp. You are not allowed to turn that sharp. But yeah, he tries to lead you, so if you just go back and forth, there's no real issue at all for dodging him. You know what? Come at me, bro. There, I shoved a missile down your throat and you died. Defeating him, though, for whatever reason, I still haven't figured this out. There are a lot of things on this planet that are controlled by... Oh, have I mentioned that yet? No, that's the first power-up I got. There are, with this being the Prime Trilogy collection, tokens and stuff that you get for defeating bosses, getting the keys. I think I've already mentioned about the keys. All that stuff. And for defeating... Have I mentioned this yet? I know. So defeating the Alpha Blog will get us that little token. I'm not actually sure what they're useful for, but we'll figure that out. Let's get some more energy back. We haven't really lost that much. We didn't... Well, we got a lot of our missiles back as well, so that's pretty good. Side note, I always forget about this. Up here, there is a portal, Dark World. Kind of important to come here. Kind of pretty important to come here. Because, in essence, this room in the Dark World we're going to, we're kind of trapped in here. This is the only room we can access from that portal right now. Like, there's a yellow door below us and above us. We can't do anything with either. But there's a key here. This is the one key I always forget about. Without fail, I always forget to get that key. And with that key gotten, with the other first key we grabbed outside the Boost Guardian store, that being the second, there's only one more key, and I actually remember where this last key is, which is amazing. No? I'll point that out when we get to it. It's not going to be this video, it'll probably be next video. One more goal for this video, so we're just going to kill these hydrolings that are in our way. I could save, but I don't want to save quite yet. And we have essentially full life, full missiles, pretty darn good on light and dark ammo, so supply-wise, we're doing pretty darn amazing. Okay, we can use our double jump with the triple to get out of this area. Let's see, where do we want to go? Where do we want to go now, exactly? We have the gravity booster. Which door is it? Which door is it? I believe it is the... I believe it's the dark door. Dark door. I'm not convinced I said that right for some stupid reason. I think it is the dark door. There, that statement is now correct. Because going through here... Yep, this is where we gotta go. I remember now. I didn't point this out when we were wrong beam. I didn't point this out when we were last in this room because I didn't really see much of a reason to look this way, but that was a Gretchen. Over here, which we would not be able to get to previously because of, well, water physics, there is a morph ball slot. This morph ball slot controls the lock on this dark beam. Those are Gretchens I'm looking at, right? They are Gretchens, right? Gretchens? I'm pretty sure they're Gretchens. I don't like dealing with Gretchens. Gretchens are pains. Yep, those are Gretchens. Not gonna bother with you. Jump up here. Scan. Wrong one. Scan this lore before I forget. Covering energy. Fun. Zapping me with lightning and into the dark portal. I would tend to ignore enemies a lot if they are not in my direct path, or if I don't like fighting them. And I don't like fighting Gretchens. They take too many hits. In here, however, there are new enemy. Speaking of Gretchens, these are dark Gretchens. Essentially the same thing, but more. I'm going to be ignoring them. I don't like Gretchens, like, at all. Now our essential goal here is just to proceed across the map. We actually want to get to the other dark portal room right now, so we gotta go a little ways. Nothing too dangerous though. Should be okay. Should probably be okay. This room is actually our eventual goal, but we can't really do a heck of a lot here. We look up. Can we see? Yes, we can. I've never come up here to look at it before. That there, which we cannot currently scan because of door, that is what we are after. I have never actually come up here to look at it before fighting it. Huh. That's a nice little touch that I never thought to check. But yeah, as you can see, we can't get to it from there, so we'd have to come back to the center room. So we were going to want to loop around. Now then, there is a power-up in this room. One that is rather pretty easy to miss. And I've done this room enough times that I know it is right here. Just a missile expansion, pretty well hidden. You're not going to be able to see it. Only by checking every single pipe passage would you probably find it. I think the biggest reason why I know where that is when I originally played this game, however many years ago that was now, I had a guidebook. It was a Christmas present, I want to say, probably. So with that guidebook, I found out where that was, got that power up. So finding it the first time, whenever I come back to that room, I always remember it's there. And these, they're not warping around, so these are just normal dark pirates. And I am not going to bother with them. That portal thing retracts in. They are not going to be able to see me. What the? Oh, you're just shooting me from there. Jump up here. They're going to knock me down, and I am going to be so mad. But they didn't, so I'm not going to be mad. Proceed through this room, where I can I already scanned these tentacles. Yes, I did. Let's try to avoid these tentacles. Can't touch the morph ball. Cannot touch the morph ball. Get light beam out. Light beam is useful. Now then, we want to go up. Up is the direction we wish to go. How do we get up? We get up by doing this again. We can't go through that lower door for reasons we've already said. There are hunters in here. Hunter-ing. Kinda don't want to have to deal with them. Just gonna jump over here though and get inside this damn kinetic orb cannon, which throws us up to the top. Here are the Dark Breed. I've scanned them already, but here's where you can get the scan again if I haven't said so already. I kind of don't need to come... Actually, the health wouldn't hurt. This is just a save station, exactly the same as it is in the light world. And actually, this seems like a pretty good point to start right now. We've gotten the gravity booster, so water... gravity boost, rather, so water won't be an issue for us anymore, and we're almost to the next power-up. Next time, we should be probably finishing off the Torvus Bog for now. That'll be nice. At any rate, we'll be doing that next time, guys. 2 bosses and out of here, I hope. See you guys all then. Later.